The NCAA championship game is here. The Kansas Jayhawks taking on the North Carolina Tar Heels, and I'm here to give you guys my favorite spread pick. Now, drop below in the comments who you think is going to win this one. Now, this is the only basketball game we have on Monday night. We're going to make the most of it. Now, if you are a frequent viewer to our channel, you guys know we bet a lot of NBA. We've been very profitable over the last pretty much all season, but college basketball hasn't necessarily been as kind to us. So we're 0-5 over our last 5 picks. So do whatever you want with my pick. Fade it, tail it, bash me in the comments. Either way, hopefully we get a good game, and I want to hear what you guys are betting on down below. Now, let's start talking about this game. Obviously, Kansas is here, and they beat Villanova in the Final Four, a dominating showing by 16 points, and it really was from start to finish. Now, Villanova did cut a 19-point lead down to 6 points with a couple minutes left, but they were led by their 13 for 24 from 3, led by their star point guard, their leading scorer, Ochai Agbaji. Hopefully I pronounced his name right, but he was awesome. I think 6 for 7 from 3. More on him in a little bit, but they were also led by their starting big man, big body down low, David McCormick. He put up probably his best game of the season, 25 points and 9 rebounds. Real difference maker inside against Villanova. That's one of the big matchups and the big storylines in this one. McCormick versus Baycott of the Tar Heels. Two guys that are absolutely just killing it so far this tournament. Baycott, but an absolute menace on the offensive and defensive glass this tournament. Here's his rebounding numbers. 10 rebounds, 16, 15, and then 22 and 21 rebounds the last 2 games. Like I said, he's been ridiculous, and he's going to have his hands full on both sides of the court against McCormick, who's been absolutely just bully balling people against Miami, and then again in their most recent game against Villanova. But either way, foul trouble was a way that UNC did get here, as they did take down Duke. Although Duke had Mark Williams in foul trouble the whole game, and Theo John played the first half, and that man was hacking like it was going out of style, but they still took down their arch rival Duke in the Final Four, sending Coach K to retirement, and hopefully we can keep Baycott and McCormick out of foul trouble. No one wants to see foul trouble play a role in the NCAA championship game, in any game in general. So hopefully we see all guys healthy and ready to go in this one, as Baycott did sprain his ankle at the end of the Duke game, but still came back, toughed it out, and they got the win. Now, fun fact, the Tar Heels were Coach K's first and also his last loss in his collegiate career, as they beat him, I don't know, 100 plus years ago when he started coaching. But let's be honest, this UNC team lives and dies by their star guards, Caleb Love and RJ Davis. They're going to need both those guys to step up like they've been stepping up all tournament long. Caleb Love, remarkable this tournament. 23, 5, 30, 14, and then 28 points in their last game. And when he's not cooking, RJ Davis, it's all right, bet. And he steps up 4, then 30, then 12, then 9, and 18 points. Obviously, his points are a little bit more sporadic than Love, but still, they're going to need all those points against a stout Kansas defense. Brady Manick also been playing very good, although he was kind of selling against Duke. He did end up having 14 points, knocking down some key buckets, and he's going to need to knock down those against a stout Kansas defense. It doesn't allow a lot of points on the interior, as they're led and anchored by McCormick down low. Now, arguably the biggest matchup on this one, and we talked about it a little bit earlier, Ochai Agbaji versus Caleb Love. Both these guys, obviously Agbaji is a great defender. I think Agbaji, I don't know how to pronounce his name, my bad. But he's a great defender, and that's going to be an absolute must against Caleb Love, who's absolutely cooking Duke. He was cooking them alive. They had no one that could guard him. And look, Agbaji was great. He got into rhythm last game, going 6 for 7 from the 3-point line. He's their leading scorer for Kansas, averages over almost 19 points per game, and they're going to need all of those against a very good North Carolina team. Obviously, both these teams made it. Both these teams very talented. They wouldn't be here if they weren't talented. And while UNC is playing very well, but the team I'm going to roll with is, drum roll please, the Kansas Jayhawks. I'm riding with a -4, -110 on DraftKings. If you're a Jayhawks fan, I hope I just didn't jinx your team. Maybe you get the win, just not by 4 points. But either way, that's who I'm rolling with. Let me know down below in the comments who you guys are rolling with. This should be a great game. Hopefully we get a really good weight game. The last time North Carolina was here, we got an iconic, memorable game against Villanova with Chris Jenkins hitting that buzzer beater. Let's see if they can end it and come on top this time. But like I said, Hubert Davis has been leading this squad in his first year coaching, and obviously Bill Self's been coaching the Jayhawks for a long time. Just gonna ride the Jayhawks minus the 4 points in this Monday night showdown. Like I said, let me know down below who you guys are riding with. This will be our only video of the day, but I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Let's get after it. Subscribe if you're new. Peace.